Week 1 of the NFL season is in the books. Keaton Talk Sports here as I break down my NFL Week 2 picks. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Last week went 10-6. Not great, but not terrible. A couple games I wish I had back, but hopefully this week we can improve upon that record. We have a phenomenal AFC East rematch between the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 2 points. The Buffalo Bills are coming off a high-scoring affair at home against the Arizona Cardinals, 34-28. The Miami Dolphins came off of an escape win against the Jacksonville Jaguars at home, 20-17. With that being said, I'm going with the Dolphins to win, 29-27, a high-scoring affair. I think the Dolphins will be able to make more plays at home. This game is at the beginning of the season. I think Josh Allen not having Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis there now, I think he's prone to make a couple of mistakes in this game. I think the Dolphins, with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, I think they'll be enough to escape the victory here, 29-27 in Miami. Next game, we have the New Orleans Saints at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 6.5. Saints are coming off that blowout win at home against the Carolina Panthers, 47-10. The Dallas Cowboys are coming off of a big-time win on the road at the Cleveland Browns, 33-17. With that being said, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys to win 31-20. I think the Cowboys defense will be able to contain Derek Carr and crew offensively. Derek Carr and the Saints had a great day offensively against the Carolina Panthers, arguably probably the worst team in the league, but they're going up against an elite defense and Micah Parsons and crew. I think they'll be able to frustrate the Saints offense throughout the entire game, and they'll get a big time dub here, 31-20 in Dallas. Really good game here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Lions favored by 7 points. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are coming off a really good win at home against the Washington Commanders, 37-20. The Detroit Lions are coming off a very close win at home against the Los Angeles Rams, 26-20. But with that being said, I think this will be a really good game, but I'm going to give the edge to Detroit Lions, 27-21. I just think the Lions are a better team, them being at home, and I think they're going to feed off that crowd's energy, and I think they'll make more plays when it counts. So I'm going to give the edge to the Lions to win 27-21 in Detroit. Next game, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Green Bay Packers. Colts favored by 3.5. The Colts are coming off of a tough loss at home against the Houston Texans, 29-27. The Packers are coming off of a loss at Brazil against the Philadelphia Eagles, 34-29. So with that being said, I'm going to give the edge to the Indianapolis Colts, 24-16. I think the Colts will be able to get after that Packers offense. Malik Willis will get the start for the Packers with Jordan Love being out for 3 to 6 weeks. So I think the Colts will take advantage of that, and I think they'll get after the Packers offense, get a few sacks, and maybe get a pick off of Malik Willis there. So I'm going to give the edge to the Colts to win 24-16 at Green Bay. Next matchup, we have the New York Jets at the Tennessee Titans. Jets favored by 4 points. The Jets are coming off a very disappointing loss at the San Francisco 49ers, 32-19. The Titans are coming off of a very tough loss at Chicago, 24-17, after being up 17 points early. With that being said, I think this will be a very low-scoring game, and I'm going to give the edge to New York Jets to rebound at Tennessee, 19-16. Like I said, I think the Jets defense, they played terrible last week. Failed to get pressure on the quarterback. I think they'll rebound here, and I think they'll get after Will Levis and get an interception late in the game, which I think that'll be the difference. So give me the Jets on the road, 19-16 at Tennessee. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. 49ers favored by 6 points. The 49ers are coming off of a big-time victory at home against the New York Jets, 32-19. The Vikings are coming off a big-time road win at the New York Giants, 28-6. With that being said, I'm going to give the edge to the 49ers, 27-17. This game last year, the Vikings won, but this game, Sam Darnold is the quarterback. I think the 49ers will be able to neutralize what the Vikings want to do offensively. Their defense will be able to frustrate the Vikings offense throughout the entire game there. The 49ers, they're the classes of the NFC until someone knocks them off. So I'm going to give the edge to the 49ers to win on the road, 27-17 at Minnesota. Next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the New England Patriots. Seahawks favored by 3.5. The Seahawks are coming off a very close home win against the Denver Broncos, 26-20. The Patriots are coming off a upset victory on the road at Cincinnati, 16-10. With that being said, I think this will be a very low-scoring game. Both defenses are phenomenal, but this is my upset pick of the week. I have the Patriots getting it done at home, 20-19. I just think the Patriots are going to ride the momentum, win at Cincinnati, come back home in their home opener, and get it done against the Seattle Seahawks. As long as the Patriots play solid defense and contain Geno Smith, you have a Seahawks team that's traveling from West Coast to East Coast, and I think that will be a big difference in the game. I think the Patriots will be ready for the Seahawks have to throw at them. So I'm going to give the edge to New England Patriots to get it done at home by 1 point, 20-19 in New England. Probably one of the worst games of the week here. We have the New York Giants at the Washington Commanders. Commanders favored by 2.5. The Giants are coming off a very disappointing blowout home loss against the Minnesota Vikings, 28-6. The Commanders are coming off of a tough loss at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 37-20. With that being said, I'm not going to waste any more time with this one. I'm going to give the edge to Commanders to win 19-13. I just think the Commanders simply just have more talent on both sides of the ball, and I think that will be the difference here. So give me the Commanders 19-13 at home. Next game, we have the Los Angeles Chargers at the Carolina Panthers. Chargers favored by 6.5. The Chargers are coming off a really good win at home against the Las Vegas Raiders, 22-10. The Carolina Panthers are coming off a very blowout loss at the New Orleans Saints, 47-10. Keep this short as possible. Give me the Los Angeles Chargers to win on the road, 23-14. Like I said before, the Chargers simply have more talent on both sides of the ball. Carolina Panthers are just a really bad football team, probably the worst team in the league. That showed last week. I don't see any way the Carolina Panthers will be able to contain Justin Herbert in this Chargers offense. So give me the Chargers to win on the road at Carolina, 23-14. Another good matchup between the Cleveland Browns at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jags favored by 3.5. The Browns are coming off a very disappointing home loss against the Dallas Cowboys, 33-17. The Jaguars are coming off a close road loss at the Miami Dolphins, 20-17. With that being said, I'm going to give the edge to the Jacksonville Jaguars, 23-17. I think the Jags, them being up 17-7 against the Miami Dolphins and them not finishing the game, I think they're going to be highly motivated to come back at home in their home opener and get the job done against the Cleveland Browns, 23-17 in Jacksonville. Next game, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens favored by 9.5. The Raiders are coming off a very bad loss on the road at the Chargers, 22-10. The Ravens are coming off a very tough, close road loss at the Kansas City Chiefs, 27-20. With that being said, I think the Ravens get it done here at home, 27-16. I just don't see any way that the Raiders can contain Lamar Jackson in this offense. I think Lamar Jackson will have a really good day on his side. The Ravens simply just have more on both sides of the ball. Raiders do have a good defense, but I'm just not sold with Gardner Minshew at quarterback. I think he's going to have a really bad day against this Ravens defense. So give me the Ravens at home to rebound here, 27-16 in Baltimore. NFC West showdown between the Los Angeles Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals favored by 1.5. The Rams are coming off a very close road loss at the Detroit Lions, 26-20. The Cardinals are coming off of a really close road loss at the Buffalo Bills, 34-28, showing a lot of fight in that game. But with that being said, this is a divisional game, so anything can happen. But I'm going to give the edge to the Rams, 27-23. I just think the Rams simply just has more on both sides of the ball. Matthew Stafford, I think he'll have a really good day on his side and stuff like that. And I think the defense will be able to get after Kyler Murray, especially at the end of the game there, and holding off the Cardinals on the road, 27-23 in Arizona. Next game, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Denver Broncos. Steelers favored by 3 points. The Steelers are coming off a very ugly, low-scoring win on the road at the Atlanta Falcons, 18-10. The Broncos are coming off a very close road loss at the Seattle Seahawks, 26-20. I was thinking about making this my upset pick of the week, but I'm not going to do it. So give me the Steelers on the road, 21-16. I just don't see a way that Bo Nix is going to be able to figure out the Steelers defense. This is one of the best defenses in all of football. They showed it last week in Atlanta, and I think they're going to take it out on the road and do the same thing at Denver. I think the Steelers will do just enough to get the victory on the road here, 21-16 at Denver. Really exciting matchup here between the Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 6 points. The Bengals are coming off a very inexcusable loss at home against the New England Patriots, 16-10. The Kansas City Chiefs are coming off a really close home win against the Baltimore Ravens, 27-20. With that being said, I'm going to give the edge to the Chiefs to get it done at home, 24-17. I just think Patrick Mahomes is going to come down to who gets the ball late, and I think Patrick Mahomes will get the ball late in the game, and I think he'll make a play. We all know what he does in those types of situations. If he gets the ball late, he's going to make a play. It's just that simple. The Bengals, same story every year. They get off to slow starts, and they put themselves in the hole early in the season. This seems to be the new norm for the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm going to give the edge to Kansas City Chiefs to get it done at home, 24-17 in KC. Very, very exciting matchup here between the Chicago Bears at the Houston Texans. Texans favored by 6.5. The Bears showing resilience coming back at home against the Tennessee Titans 24-17. The Texans are coming off a very close road win at the Indianapolis Colts 29-27. With that being said, I think this will be a really good game, especially on the offensive side. But I'm going to give the edge to the Houston Texans to get it done at home 28-21. I just think the Texans have more on both sides of the ball. C.J. Stroud, Stephon Diggs, and crew will make plays on their side. The Chicago Bears will do what they can to keep themselves in the game. But I think Caleb Williams, being a rookie quarterback, going into a hostile environment, I think he'll make a mistake or two late in the game, and that'll be the biggest difference in the Texans winning this game. So give me the Texans at home to win by a touchdown, 28-21 in Houston. Last game of the week between the Atlanta Falcons at the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles favored by 6.5. The Falcons are coming off a very ugly home loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers, 18-10. The Philadelphia Eagles are coming off a win in Brazil against the Green Bay Packers, 34-29. With that being said, this is my lock of the week. I'm going with the Eagles to get it done at home by 2 scores, 31-17. In my opinion, I think this is a very bad matchup for Kirk Cousins. You grow up against the Steelers defense who basically had a field day against Kirk Cousins the entire game. Now you have to go on the road in a very hostile environment against the Philadelphia Eagles, much improved defense and stuff like that. Jalen Hurts and the offense will get games going there. So I like the Philadelphia Eagles to win big time at home on Monday Night Football, 31-17 in Philly. And that'll do it. Those are my NFL Week 2 predictions. If you are new to the channel, like, share, subscribe. It really helps out the channel tremendously. Comment your team and leave your score predictions down below. Thank you again for tuning in to another edition of Keaton Talks Sports. Until Week 3, have a good one, everyone.